Thank you for joining She's Dropping the Tea. Shut the Front Door Tarot. I am your sacred magical high priestess, and I'm coming to give you just a collective channeling that I picked up last night. Okay, my ancestors woke me up out my sleep. Okay, it probably was a little bit my daughter and them, but once I got woke, I started seeing a lot of little spiritual shit that was going on YouTube. Okay, and let me tell y'all flat out right now, cause I don't play with bitches, and I ain't even about to stoop to your fucking level or none of that, hoe. Okay? I know when motherfuckers are sending me subliminal messages. I know when motherfuckers is trying to be funny. I know when motherfuckers is trying to use the collective energy, act like you hipping them on to something, but really you trying to ostracize or motherfucking isolate somebody and try to make them look little, belittle them, funny, try to make a joke out of them, and all that old goofy shit. That's what we not gonna do. Now these bitches that's doing this shit, they claim they divine. They claim that they're part of God's kingdom, and they all about building up the collective energy. They claim it, okay? But the whole time, all I'm seeing is a slick ass alley cat. A motherfucker that got a gift of gab. A motherfucker that think they can communicate. They know how to communicate. They know how to talk. They know how to do, pronunciation. They know how to put all their words together. And they also know how to take their cell phone and look up information and act like they've been knowing it for years when they just knew it 5 minutes before they cut the camera on. Now, y'all know I'm straight up raw and real. Everything that I do, I'll do in front of the camera. If it's something that I don't know, physically know or spiritually know, I'll look it up. If I can't pronounce a word, I will go on the thing and try to type in the word to pronounce it. But what you need to understand, so you don't get caught up in all this, pigeon shit with these pigeons on here on YouTube land, because it's a lot of pigeons. What y'all need to understand is that when Mercury retrograde go in effect, this shit affects some people like really, really bad, okay, with their communication. It affects everybody. You could call somebody, hold a conversation with them, think that they understand everything going on, and then next thing you know, 2-3 days later, but like, what happened? You said that I must have didn't hear you correctly, or I must didn't hear all what you were saying, or I must was distracted or something. There's always miscommunication going on. Something that got to be redoed, got to be resubmitted, revised, or something like that. That's what the retrograde means, okay? So when you hear me, say something and I fuck up the word, or I say something, sometimes, when you're looking at the cards, you may see one thing and say something else. Sometimes that's spirit doing that. Sometimes spirit is trying to get maybe two messages, trying to show you so much at one time. Sometimes this shit can sound blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You can understand some of it, and some of it is like, what did they just say? Okay. And when you channeling in the spirit also too, you can't control what comes up, how it's coming, and all that. You just flowing in the energy. It's almost like being in a paired transit, a transit energy, like autopilot. You know what I'm saying? When you channeling in the spirit. But you got some motherfuckers that's going and they running with the shit. You say one word wrong, they're going to say, oh, this person can't be from God. This person XYZ, this person this person that. When you talking about the Holy Spirit, motherfucker, you can be dumb, LD, Alexa. You can be all kind of motherfucking shit. If it's a fucking gift inside of you and God want to fucking use you for whatever purpose he want to use you, he gonna do that, okay? Your education, your background, how many years you did in school, or what fucking degree plaque you got on the wall don't have shit to do with no spiritual evolvance in education with God, okay? The highest fucking atonement or entombment or whatever the fuck the word is that you can get is spiritual, okay? It don't matter if I'm saying the fucking word wrong or not. I still know what the fuck I'm talking about at the end of the day, okay? And you got motherfuckers that want to take little flaws that people got or little impairments that people got, and they want to run with it and make it seem like they dumb, LD, and illiterate. It ain't nothing. You know what's dumb, LD, and illiterate? The motherfucker that's trying to make the other motherfucker look dumb and illiterate. That's what look dumb and illiterate. You trying to point out somebody else's flaws or disability, or you trying to point out some shit you know nothing about because you ain't even on that level where they at. So you just a basic bitch looking in on some basic shit and assuming or analyzing a whole bunch of shit and think you know what the fuck is what. Okay? We got motherfuckers on YouTube that's doing spell work. We talking about Alter K high motherfucking spell work on fucking spiritual leaders that's on YouTube, okay? They doing this shit on our crown chakra. They doing this shit on our third eye. They doing this shit on our throat chakra. Shit, hell, some of them trying to do it on motherfuckers' heart chakra. They don't even want your heart to be open so that you can receive the gifts and all the downloads and all the shit you got coming from spirit. This ain't nothing but a spiritual attack that motherfuckers is trying to send me and other people like me. Okay? All right? And they're using karmic readers to do it. These is people that call themselves divine. But if you can be puppet string, or if you can say crazy, horrible shit out your mouth about somebody, and it ain't even got nothing to do with no real shit. It's like motherfuckers using, it's like a facade. They making it seem like they bringing you, vital information that you need to know about the collective. Okay, be careful who you listen to. Be careful. Watch your mental health and XYZ and XYZ. Yeah, watch your mental health and watch your mental health and watch who the fuck you listen to on YouTube, because a lot of people are still ignorant and they still learning and growing in the spirit. And these motherfuckers, they think they know it all and they don't know shit. They think they know God and claim they got a relationship with their ancestors, but they just at the beginning of this shit, okay? When you get 20 motherfucking years in this shit, 30 motherfucking years in this shit with spirit, with Father God, then it's like, that's when I want to hear from you, and okay? And even then, that don't even matter, because years and time don't have nothing to do with what spirit is using and doing through somebody, okay? Okay? Spirit is timeless, okay? And when some of us are up on those higher levels, in those dimensions, on those higher realms, some of the shit that people say look crazy, but it look crazy because you're not there yet. You're not on that level yet to know that information, and it's just not being like introduced to you. You may hear some shit and wonder what the fuck is all that, and then the next year, the revelation and the understanding and all the shit that you needed to know or what you heard last year comes together, and then you be like, oh, now I know what this was, and now I know what that was, and now I can put this shit together, and now it's making sense, because now I'm maturing and I'm getting older in the spirit, or now I'm maturing and I'm understanding more because I'm getting more wisdom, or I'm moving up spiritually higher to, evolving, okay? That now I understand the shit, some wisdom that comes to you, you may not understand the wisdom right there at that moment. Okay, it may take you to go through a couple more experiences or something, or just for you to be sitting in a place where a download comes, and then you be like, oh, now I know what Big Mama was talking about. Now I know what Big Daddy was talking about. Or now I know what my teacher was saying, or, your pastor, or whoever you getting spiritual, knowledge from, whether it just be straight coming to you from spirit. I'm seeing, like I said, a lot of readers in the spirit realm being attacked, okay? Some of them is going through ascensions, because this one particular spiritual reader, this all came up last night. The shit that I seen, that I felt motherfuckers was trying to attack me and my motherfucking gift and my credibility with God, and that's where you got me fucked up, bitch. Okay? Just because I don't pronounce a word right, or say something that I may mix it up or something like that, bitch. Don't try to discredit me, or who the fuck I am and where the fuck I come from, or who I come from, or who's sending me, because that's where you got shit fucked up at. Okay, you got like I said, a lot of motherfuckers on here. They got a gift of gab. They know how to talk. They think they slick. They're a motherfucking alley cat. Okay, they been around the block, because at the end of the day, they come from the hood. Okay, they come from the hood. All this urban shit. So urban shit. You feel me? So they think they slick with how they word shit and how they put it off, okay? And they make shit sound believable when it ain't, okay? And they make it seem